There's a new song that came out within the last few weeks that's making waves. It's called OMG by Jenna Rose, the Teen Boom Boom doll. This title is problematic for a lot of reasons, but mostly because she's not a teen. She's 12 years old, which is probably why what would otherwise be deemed another crappy pop music video is making a lot of waves. Chock full of pseudo strip dances, hip swinging, and some Victoria's Angel-esque lingerie, OMG is a visual landscape of lusty 12-year-olds. I feel creepy that those words are even coming out of my mouth. The lyrics follow the lines of, "Oh my god, she looks good. Oh my god, you wish you could." You wish you could? What, unsee it? And the cherry on top? Guess who produced this video? Remember Rebecca Black? It's Friday. Yeah, it's the same assholes. They're called Arc Music Factory, and their growing collection of sexed up little girls is drawing a lot of attention. Looks like Pedo Bear has finally started his own production company. So I practice social science, and I want to take a closer look at what's actually going on here. First and foremost, it's exploitative. Plain and simple, this shit outright exploits this little girl's sexuality. Want to know some other ways that nasty people exploit young people's sexuality? Sex trafficking, child prostitution, and child pornography, which, by the way, is what a lot of people have been calling this video. Now, I think the outrage is 100% warranted, and people should be angry about things like this happening in our world, but I'm not so sure that I personally would call it child pornography. Rather, it's walking a very, very fine line. Second issue I take with this, you're conditioning this girl and all the little girls that are watching it into a really up idea of what sexuality is. One, it tells young people that their only worth is in their body. And two, that sexuality is about looking good and being wanted. Sounds like a pretty misogynistic ideal to me. Third issue I take with this, how can you create this kind of video and then turn around and condemn people for being turned on by a 12-year-old? You're psychologically pairing things that have been sexualized, like the clothing, the dancing, the lyrics, with something that should not be sexualized, a 12-year-old. Now, all that in mind, I have but one question. Where are her parents? Seriously. What kind of moron parent must you be to sit down and say, so these lyrics are supposed to get the audience thinking about having sex with my 12-year-old? Sounds great! She's gonna get famous, right? So at this point in my ranty rant, I expect that there are some people out there like, okay, so this video is out there, it sucks, but why do we need to make such a big deal out of it? Well, we need to make a big deal out of it because it's not just this video. Jenna Rose's video is just another in a streamline of media that exploits young girls. Turning these young girls into sex objects and making them act and dress like older women is not a new phenomenon. But with the video age upon us, it's becoming more accessible, reaching more people, and it's getting worse. Music, clothing, swimsuits, toys, movies. The images that surround our youth are becoming more and more sexual at younger and younger ages. And I'm sorry, but at 12 years old, you are not capable of taking demand of your own sexuality. So when we see this kind of stuff happening with young kids, it's not that they're just magically getting sexual at younger and younger ages. We are making them sexual at younger and younger ages. In other words, we can't expect kids like Jenna Rose to protect themselves from this crap. Why do we need to make such a big deal out of it? Think of the children! Except your mom. Oh.
What?
Chock full of pseudo swing dances. Chock full of